I want to thank the Board of Trustees, Headmaster Brome, head administrators, faculty, family and friends, and of course, the Hunt students. The summer after my sophomore year, I was doing a short internship in Hong Kong. I rented an apartment right outside of the business area and had to walk to work every morning. During my short trip, I would have to pass through this really busy street where there is a street market. And as I was walking one day, I came to a full stop when I saw these watermelons stacked in front of one of the stalls. I stopped, because I was freaked out. Those watermelons were not round like they're supposed to be. They looked like boxes. They were cubic. All of them just stacked up like those packages of A4 paper at the back of the APR classroom. What freaked me out even more was that there were also these pears that literally looked like alien babies right next to the cubic watermelons. I can't think of another word other than creepy to describe them. I kept on walking that day because I didn't want to be late for work, but I spent hours and hours afterwards thinking about those weird and abnormal looking fruits. People in a small business class, by the way, should know that selling these fruits is an absolutely horrible business idea. Personally, as a customer, I would never buy those boxes or alien babies because I think they're poisonous and plus they gave me bad dreams. You might as well sell bagels like Scott in the sack. But eventually, I couldn't resist the urge to find out why these fruits are shaped in those ways. So I bought one of the watermelons, which is a little less intimidating than the pears, and asked the seller why these fruits look like this. The seller said she put the melons in boxes when they were young, and they would end up looking like boxes themselves as they matured. As for the pears, she would put them in a different kind of box that is molded like alien babies inside. These fruits were essentially trapped in boxes as they were growing, and eventually they became something unnatural and disturbing, something they were not meant to be. Every one of us is just like one of those fruits. We are all trapped in boxes one way or another. There are things in life that we desire to pursue, things we love, but we choose not to go after them because of many different reasons like comfort zone, peer pressure, societal pressure, time. Sometimes we think we're not good enough to chase after our dreams. Sometimes we choose not to do something we love that's quirky because we want to look cool in front of our friends and avoid embarrassment. Other times, we simply would just think we don't have the time because we have way too many competing priorities that we consider more important for survival. We obviously don't look like fruits, but we just act like them. We all only live once and we grow in similar ways. There are many things in life that put cubic containers around us, and if we don't get out, one day we're going to look into the mirror and not be able to recognize ourselves. The boxes will change how we grow, and we won't be who we are. When I come to Hunt in my sophomore year, I was a figure skater. I wanted to play hockey here, but I was afraid. I feared playing because most kids start playing hockey when they're about 5. I knew I was probably going to be horrendous. It was sort of pathetic how in the end I tried out for the team only because I needed to fulfill my sports credits. And as it turned out, I was probably horrendous at hockey in many different ways. But hockey has become such a huge part of me that I would never be the person I am today without it. But the truth of the matter is, I did not have the courage, and I would never have played hockey in the first place or met some of my best friends from the team if Hunt had not opened up my box and dragged me out 2 years ago with the credit system. Luckily for us, we ultimately are not fruits. We are humans, and we're smart and capable enough to find a way out of boxes. Even if we can't do it ourselves, there are people like those in the Hunt community whom we can trust and who will give us the push. We have an awesome yearbook this year, by the way, and one of my favorite pages is the one that lists some of the things seniors wish they had done before graduation. Becca wishes she had auditioned for more theater programs. Simone wishes she had continued playing violin. Hashim wishes he had spent more time in academics. Isaiah wishes he had done a new sport. And Chris Koo somehow wishes he had used the elevator more often in your academic building. And I bet everyone here can relate. We have all had opportunities that in retrospect we felt we missed out on. But it's certainly not too late. We're still young. It is important for us as we move on to college and beyond, we try our best to not limit ourselves. Don't feel like you can't do something because you're not good enough or because others question your ability. More importantly, never find excuses to not do something you love or to give up the goals you set for yourself in life. Step out of your boxes, find time, and grow into the person you're meant to be. I'm a guy who doesn't even have his driver's license yet, so I'm in no position to tell you how to live your life or how to pursue true happiness. The truth is, none of us knows what we're going to be like 20 years or 40 years from now. However, if you don't want to show up at reunions looking like alien babies or cubes, please don't trap yourself in little boxes. Thank you and congratulations.